Today, I want to take you on a journey behind the scenes of one of the most popular series of recent years, Succession. We'll dive into the origins of the show, as shared by Jesse Armstrong, the brilliant mind behind it. So, grab your popcorn and let's get started. Jesse Armstrong revealed some fascinating details about how Succession came to be. It all started in 2008 when Jesse was working on the British sitcom Peep Show. Feeling overwhelmed with his busy schedule, he initially tried to walk away from the project, but destiny had other plans for Jesse. The idea kept nagging at him, and he couldn't resist its pull. Reluctantly, he decided to give it a chance and started working on it, ever so slowly. At first, the concept was a mock documentary that aimed to expose Rupert Murdoch's corporate secrets directly to the camera. But as Jesse delved into the script, he realized it was a disaster, too heavy and strange. It just wasn't working out. However, like any creative genius, Jesse didn't give up. The concept slowly transformed into a different form, a TV show set at the media owner's 80th birthday party. But here's the thing. It was still a strange mix of docudrama and television series. Jesse felt it would be an incredibly challenging project to bring to life.
Yeah, that's just a tightrope. It's a tightrope to which, and there are definite answers, yes and no's. Right. Yes, this, but not that. But there isn't a rule book for that, and it's you know, how far back does history go? You know, who can we mention? Reagan, yeah, sure. Clinton, yeah, I think so. But does it then? Questions start bouncing around? So and then you make up a bunch of rules, and then the right line comes in, and you break them all, and it just feels right. So that's quite instinctive.
After reading in London around 2011, where the legendary John Hurt played Rupert, the project hit a roadblock and died. It seemed like all hope was lost. But, my fellow addicts, that's not where the story ends. Enter Jesse Armstrong's American agent, the hero of this tale. They suggested a completely different approach, a fictional family in a US show with multiple seasons. At first, Jesse was skeptical, believing that a real family portrait would always hold more power.
Yeah, a lot happens in the show. And therefore, I think occasionally you're going to accidentally we're throwing a lot of darts at the dartboard, and some of them are going to hit, if that's what it is. It isn't our intention to sort of predict reality. And most of the stuff that I think sometimes one feels we've predicted things, it's all in the papers. It's all, if you read the FT every day, these deals are happening.
But something changed. Jesse immersed himself in research, exploring rich families in the media business. It was during this deep dive that he encountered 4 works that completely transformed his perspective. Documentaries like HBO's The Jinx and compelling autobiographies, such as Sumner Redstone's A Passion to Win and James B. Stewart's Disney War, made him see the potential in building a series without relying on real family history.
That's the thing which always is amusing to me when people have occasionally said, oh no, because I've written this thing about the Murdochs, is it about them? And if you look at the American media landscape, you have just the big TV networks. You have CBS, owned by Viacom, which is a family business, the Redstones. You have NBC, which is a family business owned by Comcast. There are a lot of influential media families in the US for us to think about and draw on.
Armed with this new perspective, Jesse pitched the project as Fessy Meets Dallas. Can you imagine that? He envisioned a cast without major stars, shooting the show in a Dogma 95 style, a bold move. Fortunately, HBO, the home of iconic series like The Sopranos and 6 Feet Under, saw the potential. Jesse had previously worked with them, and the network believed in his vision. The pitch went well, and in 2016, Jesse started working on the pilot episode of Succession.
Do you want to hit me? Is that it? Huh? Go on. Go on. Give it your best shot.
Dad, come on. What are you doing?
Are you gonna fucking cry? Kendall, are you fucking crying?
You know, this has been floated already. There's fucking paps outside. I'm getting asked for quotes.
Fuck them.
And that, my fellow streaming addicts, is the incredible story behind the creation of Succession. From Jesse's initial attempt to walk away from the project to the transformative pitch that landed the show at HBO. It's a testament to the power of persistence and creative evolution.
Yeah, I feel really sad to not be doing it again, and I feel, you know, mildly hopeful that we've done a good season to do the show justice.
It's incredible how a project that initially faced rejection and doubt eventually evolved into the captivating series we know and love today.
And what was it like just kind of wrapping up and saying goodbye to the cast and the crew and working for so many years with these guys?
Well, luckily it still hasn't hit. I'm still like cutting the show, standing right next to Kieran, and that feels nice. So it hasn't actually hit me. It'll be once we really are wrapped and I've delivered the final episode, and maybe once it's gone out, then I think it'll be really, really hard to feel like, oh wow, that's over.
I hope you found this behind the scenes look intriguing and insightful. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, happy streaming.